My brother was in a hardcore band.
The goal is to go home bleeding.
Well, I don't know what they're doing. Like, it's just like... So when my brother came up, this is like 20 years ago, he was in this hardcore band, and, you know, all that screamo shit, and I went on an all ages gig, which is not really fun, because you can't have a beer, and then I went to another gig, and I couldn't believe what was going on. Like, the place was packed. It's just like vampire shit, like this like underground sort of scene. I was like, it was packed. Everybody kind of looked the same, even the girls, everybody looked the same. And then when the band started playing, they're like running around in circles, punching at the back of each other's heads. I'm like, what is going on in here? It was fascinating. Or one band...
Sorry for my chimpanzee.
One band were playing, and suddenly the whole audience just jumped round the singer, on the stage, around the singer, around the mic, singing. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, he's playing the cover. Oh, really? Yeah, right. I know that one, yeah. Yeah.
I knew the words.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It sounds so... violent, it sounds so insane, but what they're actually singing about is peace and love, man. Yeah. Yeah. This one's about friendship, man. You know? Yeah, love between friends. 1, 2, 3, oh. Yeah, it's like that. It was like that, man. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I had a mate that was in a hardcore band. He was the vocalist for a hardcore band, and it was full Jesus. The band was all about God.
G.G. Allen or Jesus?
The actual Jesus.
Oh, the actual Jesus.
The real deep.
Yeah. I think they were into Eastern Jesus.
2,000 years
ago. They were into Eastern
I got you.
Jesus,
I'm on the same. I'm on you.
Yeah.
Okay, the actual Jesus.
Yeah. Proper one, you know.
Not Gigi. Sorry, keep going with your story. I got distracted.
I'm trying to remember the name of that band, actually. That was Matt. You remember Matt? With the tats and the big Matt? The hands?
Fingers.
This dude, it turned out that he actually had a brain tumour,
Yeah.
like right against whatever gland it is that facilitates growth hormone.
Each finger
He had
was about as big as an erect.
Yeah, an erect
penis.
penis.
Yeah.
He had hands. He had 11 penises.
He had lots of penises.
Yeah.
His girlfriend was kind of happy, eh?
Oh, his wife was.
yeah.
Maybe.
She married him.
Fucking hell.
Put a ring. She got a ring big enough. She, had to buy, she actually had to buy a cock ring.
A gold one.
Yeah, a golden cock ring.
We love you, Matt. If you see us, we remember
I can't
you.
remember the name of his band.
But he got killed as well.
Yeah, it was removed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right.
Did he give up his hardcore thing then?
Yeah, he got all into jogging.
I don't
Yeah, as if you would, right? You know, hardcore. Yeah, jogging.
I don't think his penis has shrunk though. They still stayed the same size.
As far as I know,
What are you talking about?
his
flipping
hands
thing.
didn't
Oh, yeah.
deflate. No, it
They
wasn't.
didn't
It
deflate?
wasn't like a balloon being popped.
Are you saying that because of his tumour, he had
Yeah.
massive
Yeah,
hands?
it's
Yeah.
hormones, yeah.
And he had like the big face and everything, and yeah,
Oh, no shit.
yeah, it's like an overgrowth thing. But it turned out that it was because of a tumor.
So what happened then when the tumour got? Did
It
it all...
stopped happening.
They didn't deflate though.
No,
He still
he
has
did because he was a big muscle guy. He deflated
Oh, okay.
his muscles,
Right.
but not his big chunky
He
fingers.
still had the fingers.
Took
So
cocks
women,
on his hands. It's the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
so women are still happy with him.
As far as I know, his wife would still be happy with
They'd
him.
still be very
But I don't know. I haven't kept in touch. They don't seem like the type to get divorced. They seem to really like each other.
Yes, he was pretty fundamental too.
Yes. Yes.
Fundamental.
Fundamental.
Oh,
Christian.
fundamental Christian.
Oh, okay.
Police officer too.
No. Oh yeah, he did become a cop. He wanted to be a fireman. I think he wanted to be in the calendar.
I don't know what he.
Oh, of course he did.
I don't know what he's doing now.
Yeah.
But hello, if you happen to see this.
Yeah, he was a policeman up north for a while,
Mm.
and then he quit that after a few years.
Alright.
But I've no idea what's happening
Yeah,
now.
I'm
That
not
was
touching
like
it.
10 years ago since I last spoke to him.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
But he had great fingers. Ladies.
And
Did he have a proper screamo?
his scream was amazing.
Yeah.
It was. He used to give lessons to guys in the hardcore scene.
Oh, no shit.
Scream.
Yeah,
From
right.
the diaphragm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's just, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, he knew how to do it, man. Because he could actually sing as well, so he'd have like that emo to screamo thing.
Yeah, that's a different
While the
kind
band
of.
went
That's a boom, 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 boom. That's a different. Well, that might be screamo actually. Once you start, was it melodic? It's like as soon as you start talking, the genre changes,
Yeah, that's right, man.
right?
That's the thing, like, and that's like we're talking about how where can music go, how much can it be, and it's like, well, the way it always happens is that there's this synthesis between two styles. You have punk and metal, they give birth to grindcore, you know, and so there's like grindcore meets pop somewhere along the line, and something
Melodic
else is
grindcore.
melodic
core, or whatever.
or whatever the hell they call it.
Yeah, or like gorecore.
Gorecore.
So gorecore, and there's noisecore as well, right? So gorecore is just like drenching blood, eating a. This is guy on the documentary comes out eating like a false limb, and singing. And noisecore.
I love that.
Yeah, it's wanking over the goddamn guitar is just like really
A
full
full
on.
spectacle.
And noisecore is just
Shall we
so
cut
American.
that out, Harvey, or are you happy with the wanking?
totally, mate. I saw this guy. He had a fake dick, right? And he's wanking his fake dick over the guitar player. It's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's gonna go. And then noisecore is just like they don't rehearse, right? Everything, and there's this picture of this dude, right, screaming, and has not even got his hand on the fretboard, man. It's like, right? I'm like, okay, you know, people
that
like
exists.
this stuff.
Yeah. Some people seem to.
Yeah.
There's always a niche market. Kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
There's a band that PDE was telling me about. I can't remember the name of them, but it was like early 90s, just these two guys that it was just random noises, basically.
Yeah, and that's a true story. some of these like noisecore bands are just like a drummer and a guitar player.
Mhm.
There's no bass player.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
it's a drummer that's screaming through the mic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
I've seen some of that shit.
yeah, you know, the whole. So they just cut out the bass player.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
The
about.
problem with bass players is that they hold everything together, and that's not what they're going for.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a true story, mate. And you know, it's just a true story.
Yeah, they're going for white sound, basically, as opposed
Yeah. It's amazing,
Yeah,
like, you know,
deep.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
want anything constant.
to, up here.
Yeah.
Some people love it.
They do.
Not
Some
me.
people do.
a lot of people do, mate.
I stumbled across there's like, I can't remember what it was called, but this is like probably 10, 15 years ago on 4ZZZ. I stumbled across this show where they were just playing, I guess it was noisecore.
Yeah, right.
And so they were showcasing, it's like, and this is noisecore from Japan. This is noisecore from America.
Yeah.
This is noisecore from Sweden. Yeah. Skip.
I think it's one of those you have to be there to really like and understand what's going on. I don't think it really would translate that well coming out the radio, you know.
Oh,
No.
no, it didn't.
No way, man.
Alex might have a bigger appreciation for that than...
Not much bigger.
No, not much bigger.
Not too much a bigger. No.
But you're more on the metal spectrum, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, noisecore, I wouldn't call it metal. It's just noise. It's like Yoko Ono's Descendants.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
Yeah,
Just
noise. Hardcore noise.
I think the word is avant-garde.
Mhm. Yeah, it definitely
Well,
comes
that's for
from
Yoko, yeah. That's Yoko, but I don't think
You wouldn't
noisecore is noisecore, man.
Yeah.
not avant-garde.
No, it's
Just
noisecore.
just fuck.
Crazy shit. Yeah.
You've got avant-garde,
Yeah.
and then you've got fucked. Yoko Ono's at avant-garde. We agree
Yeah,
on that
that's
one.
like 60s.
Noisecore is at fucked.
70s.
Do we agree on that one? Fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the next step below?
What?
Avant-garde.
The blues, man.
The blues.
It all comes back to the blues.
The blues.
Mm.
That's your normal.
Yeah.
On the scale of music. Blues is your normal.
Yeah. So it's really sort of, I find it fascinating sort of watching what the evolution of the guitar really, you know, like what it's like. I can't say this stuff is amazing to look at, you know, but you know, it's not like you have to go, right, guess what we're doing? We're doing a grindcore song, here we go, right?
Mm.
That's never gonna happen. You know, so
Yeah.
good.
Not with this band, anyway.
No. Come on now. Get your screamo on, mate.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, he's mastering a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Not the falsetto.
Yeah.
Let's get some guttural screams.
So like soulcore.
Blues are good.
Yeah. Soulcore.
When are you coming?
Oh, Grass Bros.
He's mastering the beard at the moment as well.
Yeah, man. Got some fur.
But
Mastering the beard.
that won't last forever. I might add you.
Oh, he has plans to
You
get
don't
rid
think
of it.
it's his new look?
No. It's
What?
like, dude, are you going to go through the whole summer with that beard on, mate?
Oh, it could be quite hot.
Negative is the answer to that.
Okay.
I'm saying to him, you know, I just like every time, like today, we're going to rehearse today, later on today. Every time I wait for him to, I see him, I'm thinking, one of these days you're going to walk in with that beard off.
Yeah.
And it's every time. It's like, oh, beard's still there. Okay, no worries. You know, got used to it, you know. But one of these days you're going to turn up and there's no beard.
Mm.
I try to make him like do the beard, get rid of the beard for our gig at the Triffid,
Yes.
which we
It's a
both,
Christmas show. He needs a Santa beard.
Yes, Alan, get rid of the beard because just before Jim Morrison died, he had a beard. So
True story.
There's a correlation between beards and dying in a bath. So
Yeah.
fix that shit, bro.
Beards kill.
Don't marry Courtney Love either.
Yeah, you've got a beard, man.
Yeah, man. Beards kill. I'm into it.
I'm used to you having a beard, right?
Yeah. I'm like a chameleon.
Yeah.
It's happened before, the old beard. It is a bit of a shock seeing Al with beard. If you
Every time.
Nah, I'm used to it.
I'm used to it,
very
right? But I'm
used
like,
to it.
Jesus. Like, you know?
Yeah. So if he's going to get rid of the beard, my idea is as long as it's after our Christmas shows. But then whatever, do what you want with your face. But I'm a
Unless
big
he
fan
had a white
of Father
beard.
Christmas.
Oh, he's got no white beard, man.
Not white. No.
A little bit of white.
Yeah, nice
bit.
streaks there.
But he's not Santa yet.
No. Oh, he's nowhere near fat enough.
He's not
Oh,
Santa
have you
yet.
seen those awesome masks you can get, right? Like latex masks, and like they look so real. Like you put on, you look like somebody else, right?
Yeah.
You could put on this mask and look like a chick,
Oh, right.
right? Or Father Christmas,
Yeah.
or a black dude, or whatever. They are, and they're like $50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's like Hollywood technology.
yeah, it's amazing.
$50.
Right, yeah. Old man.
Yeah, I think I've seen some dude doing prank videos dressed as an old man.
Yeah.
Where do I get these? Because I'm just thinking bank robbery. Where do you get this?
You would think about bank. You can't get away with bank robbery, man. All right, not in this day and age. It's just ridiculous, right? Okay.
Where do you get the masks?
I can't remember. Come on, my social media feed.
Fucking useless.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of hot, right?
There goes 100
But like, you know,
grand.
Yeah, wait till winter.
100 grand gone because he doesn't want to tell me where he got the
I
bloody
don't want
masks.
you going to jail for the rest of your life, Robbie. Okay.
Yeah, but I can give the 100 grand to somebody else. They'll still feed me in jail.
Yeah, you get more than that.
Yeah,
in jail,
man. It's like your own 401k.
Yeah, it's like
You get people taking care of you for
sacrifice.
the rest of your life.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Yeah, don't have to worry about
Give
job,
somebody else the money
It's all good.
and then get somebody else to feed you. Everybody wins. Win, 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 win.
Win, win, win. It's like winning the fucking lotto. Going to prison.
Yeah, it's like winning the lotto. Going to prison, folks. Absolutely. If you want a routine, you've got one.
Bang.
There you go.
So people talk about how routine's really necessary for mental health. I struggle with routine. Prison. That's the answer.
That's how Chris Case did it. Oh no, he didn't go to prison. He got away. He was the fish that got away.
Yeah, he got emphysema.
Who
Not
did?
prison. Christopher Skase.
He buggered
got
off.
better.
that
He
dude.
got better.
Yeah,
Oh,
buggered
yeah.
off to
He got
Spain.
better.
What happened to him?
Yeah, he
Was he English or Australian?
Australian.
Australian, yeah.
Right, 'cause that was kind of big. That was
Yeah,
a big case. Yeah, right.
That pink
Yeah,
mansion
yeah,
on
yeah,
Wynnum
yeah,
Road.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
his old place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hundreds of
for real.
millions.
That's Christopher Skase.
Hundreds of millions of dollars stolen.
Oh yeah.
He didn't kill no one. Did he?
No, it was
No, I
just a
don't
scam.
think he had. Oh, he could have had blood on his hands, but that wasn't the crime that they wanted to arrest him
yeah,
for.
right. I should start reinvestigating that, because that was a big deal. I mean, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, right. And emphysema got it. Is that right?
No, man.
No,
he
he-
faked emphysema. Yeah.
He
He got better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I got better.
Yeah.
Terminal illness.
Terminal illness. Come on, it's a miracle.
Yeah, amazing, right?
Yeah. Kicked it in 2 days.
Maybe he met.
He's
Maybe he met G.G. Allen,
Oh yeah.
and G.G. Allen went.
no, he's not Jesus. Jesus. You know.
No,
Jesus.
no more emphysema. G.G. Allen.
I got cured from emphysema. What amazing. Well, we should get that, whatever happened to him, and just spread it around, because
Yeah, man.
like if you get
My
cured from
granddad died of emphysema. I wish Christopher's case wasn't so selfish with that cure, because my granddad could have been cured too. He'd still be with us today.
would he?
No, he'd be 100,
Oh, come on.
but at least
He wouldn't have died of emphysema.
wouldn't have died of emphysema.
Yeah, right.
His body wouldn't have choked him.
Yeah, your granddad was a very good man. Very good man, good old Jeremy's granddad.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Bernie.
Yeah. Graham.
Very good man.
Good Irishman. Aussie. Fucking
Yeah.
Aussie.
I miss him.
Irish heritage.
I knew him pretty well.
What did you?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, our families have been friends forever.
Yeah, his mum and my aunt were best mates in high school. So,
Yeah.
spent a lot of time with my grandparents.
Yeah, I'm pretty connected to his
Yeah.
family
Basically.
in
That's
many
kind of cool,
ways.
man.
Many ways.
Basically cousins.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good family.
Mm.
I never have all that, you see, because I moved countries.
Well, yeah, that's
ways
not
to
gonna
go
help.
to cut off everything from your life.
Bye, fuck off.
Yeah, I'm going for a year. 22 years later, or somewhere it is.
I'll send you a text.
Yeah, I think I'm living here now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a passport. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of clinches it.
Yeah.
Can you keep your British passport
Yeah,
as well?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
I wouldn't have actually become an Australian citizen if
Okay.
I had to relent my British passport.
Sure.
I think, but
You can still be dual?
yeah, totally.
Oh, we'll do that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Have you done that?
I have done it. I'm doing it right now.
Oh,
I have
right,
2
you're doing it right
passports.
now?
Yeah, I
Oh,
have 2
sweet.
passports. Yeah.
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 Now that
'Cause-
the UK is no longer part of the EU,
Yeah.
can you still travel around Europe quite easily?
Yeah. Well.
Obviously not now.
Well.
Everybody's in lockdown, but could you?
Yeah. You can, because now it's the Commonwealth. So beforehand, before I got an Australian passport, I would travel back to the UK with my English passport, obviously, and it'd be EU. So I'm thinking, oh, okay. And if you had an Australian passport, you'd have to stand in the other queue, which would take forever. So when I came back last year, it just changed. So it's now every country from the Commonwealth can go straight in. So I don't really need to travel or even have a British passport in a sense, right? Because
So they've changed back to Commonwealth
yeah,
after
the European Union, yeah.
a good 20 years of no Commonwealth. So they've gone back to what it was 20 years ago, basically.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Right, okay. That's good information.
Yeah.
If you want a passport.
Or you want to get on a plane.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, it was good back when the Commonwealth was easy access to Commonwealth citizens.
Yeah.
And then it kind of split up for a bit.
I mean, that might all change when the Queen
Who knows?
dies, over here. I think they'll have another referendum.
What do you think's going to happen when the Queen dies?
I think you'll get rid of that part of the... Don't you think? I think so.
Referendum debate.
So I think you'll have a president.
Yeah, but what's the difference though? What's the difference?
Well,
The Queen actually
you've
has
just
no
cut off
power.
that last tie to old Mother England, haven't you?
But for what purpose? She has no power.
Then why don't you just cut it off then? Or do you actually think
The English themselves have cut her off.
Well, I mean, it is kind of a bit of a shit fuckery because you've got to change all the coins and the notes and everything, right? But I reckon once the Queen dies, there will be a referendum to see if this country still wants to be part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, well, I will vote no. I can tell you that.
Are you
Because
a monarchist? Are you?
no, I'm not a monarchist. I guess more questioning what is the point, because the Queen doesn't have any power already. Like, she is just a face on the coin. That's it. A stamp, a seal, that's the Queen. But
But
she can't tell us what to do. She's
No,
she's
she
completely illegitimate in terms of our democracy. zero power.
Well,
But illegitimate's the wrong word.
Illegitimate
Well, figurehead is the right word.
figurehead.
If that's the
an
word you're looking
illegitimate
for.
figurehead.
Yeah.
Just a figurehead, just a symbol.
That's
stamp.
my problem. Is
Yeah.
that then why fucking have it? If it's so useless, cut it off.
Because
But you just
take
get
it
rid of
away, you create a vacuum and something will fill that space.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
replacing
So,
another
we've got the
stamp
Governor
with a
General.
different
Well,
stamp.
The Governor
20th
General is
century taught you
already there.
everything you needed to know about why we have a monarchy. Alright?
Yeah.
Italy gets Mussolini.
Yeah, but we're not
Germany
Italy.
gets Hitler.
We're not Germany.
Britain gets Oswald Mosley.
We're not Britain. We're none of these things. We are our own country.
Yeah, well, what's
We already
the difference
have the
between
Governor
those
General.
three guys?
They were European.
Oswald Mosley was British.
European. We're in
So
our
you
own
say.
place.
So you say. But no. all
I'm not
those
sure
three guys
how we
were
got
doing-
from the Queen and Republic
Well,
to...
this is what philosophy hangs upon.
Yes.
It's this fucking guy who gets in and says, "Let me be the embodiment of the nation." And if you're in the Commonwealth, that job's already taken.
well, that's a good
Taken
point,
by our
actually.
monarch.
Because I tell you, it's kind of a good point, actually. I think.
Of course, it's a good point.
But
It's
on the other,
absolutely true.
yeah, if you see the side, but I what about the last? I just think it's the last tie towards the UK, really. I don't see it. I actually
Why
personally-
break a tie when you don't need to? That's my point. Why break a tie when you don't need to? The
Because you
Queen's
guys
got...
need to stand up by yourselves.
We already do.
We
that's
need
just
to
an
stand
appeal
up
to
by
emotions.
ourselves.
We need
Come
to
on, say it like a citizen.
Have you,
We need to stand up by ourselves.
Harvey?
That's
Have you
just
heard?
an appeal to emotion. That
Harvey, have you heard about 1901?
Yes,
What happened in 1901
Constitution
for Australia?
was written. Yes.
Yeah, the
Edmund
Queen
Barnes.
was told to fuck off, basically. She's got no political
And she
power
didn't
whatsoever.
go. She was told to fuck off, and she
But she
didn't
wasn't told
go.
to
She-
fuck
well,
off.
she did-
was
she did go.
Told that we were
She-
making
she
our
was
own
just stripped
rules,
of her
she said,
powers.
okay. Different queen, but
Yeah, but she was stripped of her political powers. Federation,
she already was in
1901.
Britain.
Come and sit here. Alex wants to weigh in. Let's get him on
God, I'm
camera.
never gonna get.
Our
Never
assistant
gonna get a
producer
cigarette
is
break
getting
this
in on the
way.
party.
No.
This is
Mr.
Alex, the
Alex.
bartender, our production assistant,
Thank you.
here to weigh in on the monarchy
I'll-
as a monarchist
And a Scot.
Just as someone
and a
who,
Scottish monarchist.
as a British person with a lot of Scottish ancestry and can see both sides of these things, yes. The reason I bring up Mussolini, Hitler, and Oswald Mosley, one of these things is obviously not like the other. You completely remove the place of a fascist leader if you have someone else to be the embodiment of the nation.
Well,
And
yeah.
that's what the monarch does.
But you
That's
can't
what the
bring up-
monarch's done for a long time, because the whole of British history has been, well, at least since Anglo-Saxon times, has been reining in monarchs to the understanding that they rule only with the consent of those that they rule over. That's what Magna Carta is about, and that's in the 12th century or 13th century thereabouts. And why Magna Carta is just essentially lifting Henry I's coronation oath, which is even further back. So we've got a good system. Australia has essentially sleepwalked itself into the
How
most
good's that?
benign system of government that humankind has ever devised. It's
the dream time.
Not only do we have a hands-off monarch, we've got a hands-off monarch that lives on the other side of the planet. If you want to fuck that up, you better have a pretty good idea of what you're going to put in its place. Otherwise, no sale. Otherwise, all you've got is this stupid appeal to emotion. It's like, well, it's about growing up, Alex. Fuck off. It's not about growing up. It's got nothing to do with growing up.
That was Harvey's.
Growing up is finding what is the most sensible course and following that, regardless of how anybody feels about it.
My argument
Fuck all
is
to do with growing up.
I'd like to hear.
my
Harvey's
argument is the Queen has absolutely no fucking power whatsoever in Australia. Anybody who thinks she does has absolute fucking rocks in the head. So we're already a federated Australia. It's on paper. You can read it. You can see it. You're Australian. Queen can't do shit. The end. That's my conclusion.
She can not sign
Over to
off
you,
on
Harvey.
something And then
Well, I don't fucking like the royals anyway, man. Right? I think a bunch of entitled fuckers, right? You know, and I reckon we should just get rid of the whole lot. Quite frankly.
Oh, like Star Wars?
okay,
Just
so
lop the heads off?
let's
Shoot.
I'll invite the folks at home to see just how much. Well, firstly, how
Get a
much
hammer and a
Australian tax dollars go to support the royals, which I already know is absolutely zero, and what proportion of the British taxpayers' money
Which is actually
goes
zero
to
as
support.
well, isn't it? Not as
It's
much.
very close to zero.
Yeah, because they know they're paying their own
It's-
taxes.
It's like 4 pence a year for everyone, or something stupid like that.
It's on the lower
so
threshold.
if you want to control,
But you know, you've got
if you want to
family that
control
has-
public spending in Britain, there's a
Come
million
on, they're a
things
bunch
that you
of
could
entitled
cut.
fucks, right? They're totally entitled. They're the civil list for years. They own all the bloody land in the UK. They're getting like.
They don't own all the land.
They fucking
Come
do,
on.
man.
It's
Where
just-
do you think this she's getting her money from, man?
They
from
do
rent.
own. They do own a ton of
God,
fucking
what is it the
land.
Prince of Wales is
Not all
called the
of
Prince
it.
of fucking Wales for, right?
He doesn't own Wales.
He owns a bunch of fucking.
He doesn't.
so much
he doesn't
land.
own Wales.
This whole
All
thing
right.
about-
The
He
Welsh.
does own a
The
fuckload
Welsh
of Wales,
thought
though.
that they could talk some shit to Edward Longshanks, and he straightened them out.
But
That's why. That's why he's called the Prince of
would
Wales.
you
He doesn't
agree
own
with
Wales.
this statement, Alex? He
Go
does own
like to
a
own
fuckload.
No, you
of,
wouldn't.
No, I mean the orcas.
He does own a fuckload
You
of
get so much
Wales.
pussy.
Well, Wales as in.
Moist hole.
Not the entire place, but he owns a fuckload.
They've
of
got
Wales.
so much.
Well, you
crown
build
land.
the
Come on,
fucking
man.
time machine and tell
Crown
Quillen
land.
ap
They own
Griffin
crown
to
land
go
over
pull
here,
his
too.
head in,
They
and
do.
that wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Oh, it's different here.
They
Because
own a-
remember,
yeah,
the
they
Queen
own
has no
land.
power.
Yeah. You know, and the
Up the
whole
taxes.
and the
Own the
whole
land.
goddamn them shagging like fucking Nazis. The whole, you know, Prince Philip's family are all that whole thing about them, you know, marrying Nazis. They're all, you know, it's all bad. It's all bad. The whole thing, the whole incest thing, the whole like entitlement shit. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
whole,
So it's
whole
poisonous.
incest thing.
Fuck.
Have
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
have
come
you
on.
seen who Prince Harry's married to?
So
I'm not talking about the
that's
modern
one example.
I'm not talking about the modern royals, man. I'm talking about they had to actually start having people from the German royal family. Otherwise, they end up with two heads.
Do you know why?
well
do you
inbred
know why
already,
they
they
brought the
needed a
German
Canadian.
royal family in? Do you know why?
So they had to actually have like.
Because the people wanted it. The people wanted it, and that's why. I mean,
The people wanted
Hano-
it.
Yes, exactly. The
Yeah.
Hanoverians. George I was about 50th in line to the throne, and everyone before him got skipped over because they were Jack of Catholics running the show, and the House of Stuart had gone very much that way, hanging out with the French too much.
Well, look,
So they wanted someone who would do as they're told.
this is what actually happened.
Nazi UFO.
Nazi UFOs. Okay, Alex. This is an education, right? So I need
I'm
your
feeling
full.
smarter- I'm feeling
your
smarter
full.
already.
I need your full attention.
You got it.
Nazi UFOs, from Foo Fighters to flying saucer aircraft. How far did they really get? And they got to England, Germany, France, the United States,
And then
and that's your bloody answer. If you want to replace the Queen with another alien, then go ahead.
Oh no. Because she's the shapeshifter, right?
She is.
Yes!
Fucking reptilian. The old queen. Everyone in that family is reptilian. Didn't you know that, Alex? Did you know the Nazis got further than the United States? They actually got to the moon in the future. They're waiting for us.
Says it all here, man.
That's going
It's true,
to
I
be
read it in New Dawn.
This is a published. This is a published article from New Dawn.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not speaking
It's
shit.
a magazine of the people, for the people, by
New
the
Dawn
people.
special issue.
God, yeah, I bet you're just waiting for the time to bring that magazine in, weren't you? And
Yeah.
what a perfect.
No, I just did a piss and I found it. Volume 11, number 2.
Oh man, they're good numbers.
Sell 'em.
11 times 2.
Don't worry
22.
about that guy in the trench coat. He just
11
wants to
times
sell
2
you
is
New
22.
Dawn
I like that.
subscription.
Yeah.
Add those together, you get 4. It's all there.
And that's
New
where you
Dawn.
get the truth. So, Queen, love her or don't love her?
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't love her.
What I can say is that I believe
Sounds like you love her.
I believe that the Queen is trying to instate an alien world order. They're not just fucked up, they're not just poisonous.
Oh, Nazi UFOs?
No, they're royals. They're lizard people.
Oh.
Yeah. Worse than anything you may have thought.
Yep.
Fuck the Queen. She's a lizard person.
Yep.
That's
and
why
that's,
I vote against it. That's why I'd say yes to the Republic.
And what do you think?
That's
you're
my
gonna-
argument.
What do you think you're going to get instead?
Oh, we'll get the dog people from
we'll
Sirius
get,
B.
we'll get President, we'll get President Pauline Hanson.
No, fuck
we
fucking
President
no, we
Andrew
won't.
Bolt.
No, no.
No, we
No,
won't.
President Gina Reinhardt.
No, we
not gonna happen.
won't.
That's not
No,
gonna
no.
Hey,
Explain to us.
America was saying that 4 years ago.
Yeah, but did they get Al Gore? Their
America,
own
like,
extremists?
you can't
no.
use America as an example, man.
No.
They just elect the most.
So why are you using Britain as an example for an Australia?
We got much closer ties to Britain than America.
Yeah.
America's more cousins, whereas Britain's grandparents to us both. So there are
Well, then you're
similarities. but
saying
we're very different.
that's the same relationship.
It's familial, but it's very different. I am not the same as my cousins.
Neither am I.
In America, I have a second or third cousin
Have you
in
not?
America. Probably third. I have 2. One's a race car driver, the other's a porn star.
No shit.
For real. Klish. Same surname.
That's a good porn name, man.
Yeah.
That's a good race. It's a good racing car name as well.
Fucking oath.
Is porn star genetic?
I have made my fair share of films, but they will not be released to the public.
That may not be up to you.
Consensual. Consensual.
Okay.
It was worth the question.
Well, I answered dishonestly. I mean, honestly. Sorry, Freudian slip.
Right, what do you reckon, guys? I want to have a fucking smoke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about an hour.
Shall we have a break?
That's 2 episodes.